Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
It's another week. It's another podcast.
Yeah, man.
And it's Christmas week.
We're
putting this up on Christmas week. Yeah, wow.
Which is kind of crazy.
I'm still processing Halloween.
Right?
I am.
I'm still processing March.
Wait. Yeah, because the virus is only supposed to happen for, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
So either something's wrong, or time is just moving very slowly.
I don't know.
I think it's still March.
Ooh. Conspiracy theory.
No. We said March, but we didn't tell you of what year.
Which March? Of what
March
year?
of 2021. Listen carefully, guys.
Maybe 2022.
2030.
Ooh, maybe.
We're in it for a decade of hurt.
Oh, Lord. Let's hope not.
How's your holiday prep going?
Good.
Good?
I got all my gifts done.
Rock on.
Except for one or two. What about you?
Good. I have a process where, late November, I start stressing because I don't know what to get anyone.
That's the hardest part.
And then I spend a day or two just really going online and trying to figure out what people might want.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of get it all at the same time, and it's like, oh, done.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the hardest part is what to get people.
Yeah.
It's not getting the gifts. It's figuring out what you want to get them.
Right. Yeah.
Are your gifts all wrapped?
They are. I mean, I'm not a good rapper.
Me either.
Oh.
I'm not.
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
It is.
Honestly, if a store says, do you want this, gift wrap for you? I'm like, yes, please. I need all the help I can get.
Can I give you my other gifts?
I need this to look like an actual human being wrapped this, and not a gremlin.
Gremlin. And not a 5-year-old.
Did I get a puppy? No, why? Because it looked like the puppy wrapped this.
Hey, all that matters is what's inside.
Yeah, there you go. If it's something, although, if I can get away with putting it in, a gift bag.
Oh, for sure.
And putting, that crepe paper on top, oh, that's a win.
Oh, for sure, right?
I love that.
It's so much easier.
And I will say, when I was going out shopping, I did go to Starbucks for, the first time in many months.
Yeah?
Probably since the beginning of this year, I finally went back to Starbucks. So, for all the hippies out there, they're like, you should buy local. Listen, I have been all year.
It's not going to hurt.
I've been supporting local all year.
Says the people that probably go to Starbucks every day.
Right. So, if you're going to get upset with me about not shopping local, I have been. This one time I went to Starbucks, but part of the reason why I did was because during the holiday season, they have peppermint hot chocolate, and it is the most delicious thing. I first got it when I was at Eastern Michigan, because they have a Starbucks on campus. And the first time I had it, it was amazing.
Is it just...
It's in my long-term memory. It's rare when a food does that.
Right?
But something about their peppermint hot chocolate just does something to me,
I'm going to have to try it.
That and Gino's East deep dish pizza from Chicago.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
So good. So good.
Yeah. We should do a podcast on just that list, food that makes us happy.
We should.
Good happy food, soul food.
I'll write that down.
Yeah.
So we remember it.
Or we just listen back to this podcast.
Well, that's true.
But, yeah. Getting ready for the end of the year. And then, in a couple weeks, it's going to be 2021.
Which is insane.
Because I heard Bill Burr's podcast, and he was saying, yeah, I'm getting my shows prepped for 2021. I'm just but that's a couple years away. That's not...
I know.
That's not in 2 weeks. That's a couple years away.
Nope.
I'm still processing 2020.
Right? Right? Can we just... Hopefully 2021 is fine.
Yeah. I don't need good. I just need, like, decent.
I didn't want to jinx it. So we'll just go with hopefully it's fine.
I think in 2019, everyone was like, we're going into a new decade. It's like new decade, new me. And, like, I think we just, like, overloaded the system to where it just crashed and all the bad things happened. So it's like asking for too many presents for Christmas.
Right.
Now it's just like, okay, just give me the one present.
I just one.
If everyone's just like, I don't want a great year. I just want, like, a decent year when nothing terrible happens.
I literally feel like everything this year has been, like, nothing just went smoothly.
No.
Like, at all. Society-wise?
No.
Personal, like...
Like, government was atrocious. Society is terrible. Businesses are closing down. Health is insane.
Right? It's just awful.
Johnny Depp happened.
Ugh.
You could go on a rant about that. You could do a whole podcast on that.
I know you
could.
I keep telling you. We have to do a podcast on that. No, I saw this thing. I don't know where I saw it. It was probably on TikTok. And it was this guy, and he was, like, pretending to be God. And he was like, hey, Jesus, and did you get all the plans for the 20s done? And he's like, 20s? He's like, son, did you just manage to cram 10 years in 1 year? He's like, yep, I did. Because that's how it felt. Like, literally 10 years of things happened in just a year.
Yeah. Because, like, wasn't it at the start of the year when, like, Trump was threatening to go to war with whoever? Like, and that, I swear there was something like that.
Oh, with North Korea?
Maybe? I don't even know. And all the, like, the memes are joking about, like, being drafted for World War III, something like that. I don't even know.
I remember that happening. I just don't remember when.
Yeah.
When it happened.
That was at, like, the beginning of the year. I think it was before the virus happened. So, like...
It was for sure.
Before March.
It was for sure before March.
I remember that period of time when murder hornets happened. Those few weeks.
Was it even a few weeks? It was for like
maybe a week.
Maybe a week, and then all of a sudden they just left.
Thanks, Obama.
You know, they always blame everything on Trump. Can I just blame everything on Obama?
This is something that just popped in my head, though, too, is I saw a guy walking around with, like, his Trump 2020 hat on, and I'm thinking, like, how long are you going to keep wearing that for?
I know.
You know?
Well, people still have their signs. Like, even Biden, like, I still see Biden signs. I still see Trump signs. I'm like...
It's like, okay, let's put aside the whole, like, fraud thing. Like, put that aside. Like, whoever wins, like, you know.
It's over.
Like, if Biden ends up in office, like, and you still have your Trump 2020 hat, it's like, okay, what are you going to do with that now? Like, you're going to keep that with you for the rest of your life?
Memorabilia, man.
You're going to wear that in 40 years, are you?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's memorabilia.
It's 2060. Yeah, Trump 2020.
2020.
I still believe in you, man.
It was fraud.
Trump's son is dead from old age. Yeah, Trump.
He cheated. They cheated.
The new generation of kids is like, what are you talking about?
What? Biden was never.
Who even is Trump?
Like, what are you talking about? It's just this old dude. Biden cheated. He should have never won.
Guys, artificial intelligence is taking over. Nothing matters anymore. There aren't even elections anymore, guys.
Yeah, right? Thanks, Obama.
The Matrix is real, guys.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Okay. So, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this podcast, though, because we were talking. I don't even know if we talked about it on the podcast, but... and I don't even know how I thought about this, but thinking about different celebrities, like actors, actresses, musicians. Just thinking about, like, okay, if they had to be in a Hogwarts house as kids, who would they, what house would they be in?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It is.
Because I think, like, when I think about a celebrity, I kind of think about their personality. I kind of match that almost, you know?
Yeah, you do. Well, you think of, like, that persona they give off, right?
Right. Or, like, what the house gives off. Like, Gryffindor is, like, courageous and bold, you know? And
which I think that's a good place to start. Like,
right.
What are even the house's, like...
Yeah, that's
the characteristics.
Good. So, I know Gryffindor is, like, known for their bravery.
Bravery, courage...
Loyalty?
I have it written down.
Do you?
Bravery, courage, nerve, and chivalry.
Ooh, chivalry.
You know. Apparently.
Moxie.
Yeah, right.
Gotta have that moxie.
That moxie.
We were listening to the comedian Chris D'Elia, and he was saying, like, what even is moxie? No one knows what moxie is.
But he was saying it in, like, that, like, trans-American accent. Yeah. It was so...
Oh, I have moxie. What is that? Gryffindors have moxie.
The Hufflepuffs do not. Oh, my God.
Okay.
And then Hufflepuffs are hard work. They, like, value hard work, patience, justice, and loyalty. And then Ravenclaw, which you are, right?
I'm a Ravenclaw. Yeah. Yeah.
They value intelligence, learning, wisdom, and wit. Does that sound accurate for you?
Yeah, sure.
No?
I don't know.
Do you value intelligence?
Given my past, probably not.
I mean,
given the people I've dated, probably not. Oh no.
We're going there.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm never gonna be able to host the Oscars. They'd be like, David, we looked up your old podcast.
You said you didn't date intelligence.
And I'll stand by it. That's okay, because I'm not exactly, I don't know. I don't know why I'm a Ravenclaw, but I'll go with it.
Well, you like wit.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Yeah. And then the Slytherin, they value ambition, they're cunning, leadership, and resourcefulness.
Yeah.
Which, when I took the test, I got into Slytherin.
Did you? All right, Draco.
I don't really value leadership. I mean, I do if I'm not the leader.
There you go.
Yeah, it didn't really, like, strike with me.
Yeah?
No. I feel like I'm more of a Hufflepuff.
Yeah?
Based on this.
Yeah.
But I'm really not a Hufflepuff.
You're right. Apparently you're a Slytherin.
I mean, it actually did, like, when I read what J.K. Rowling wrote about Slytherin, it actually fit me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but, like...
Yeah.
It did fit me, surprisingly.
No, I did go to Warner Bros. In California, and I did the whole Sorting Hat thing at the Harry Potter world, and Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I got Slytherin there, too.
Did you? And then I've taken some tests, too, and stuff, and still Ravenclaw, so... Apparently.
It fits, man.
Apparently, man. We'll see.
It fits. But, yeah.
No, that's a good thing to have on hand, though, when going down the list, you know?
That's why I wrote it, because, like, I needed to see it so I could be like, okay, which one do I feel like fits them?
Right.
Fits the celebrity?
Right.
And it's a good foundation, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
This is, like, fun, lighthearted.
Right. All right. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your first celebrity?
Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to start strong.
Oh, gosh. All right.
All right. Starting off with Gordon Ramsay.
Whoa. This one's going to be fun.
Which is complicated because, like, on some of his shows, like, obviously he's, like, such a hothead. Mm-hmm. But if you ever see, like, some of his other shows and, like, in interviews, he's, like, the sweetest guy ever.
Right.
And, like, he's such a family guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, he loves his kids and wife. God. Yeah. And and if you see him in, like, a good mood when he's cooking, he absolutely loves what he does.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Oh, for sure. And, like, there's, like, I don't know. Like, it makes, that, like, his persona of being mean is just that.
Right.
Like, he's just.
Like, it's for the show.
He's putting on an act.
Right.
Like, he's actually a really nice person.
Yeah.
For sure. But what house do you think he'd be in?
I don't know. I mean, I see him being, like, a good leader and good with resources, so, like, I could say Slytherin.
I think he would value intelligence and, like, in between those two.
Slytherin and Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a toss-up between those.
But I could see him valuing, like...
Hard work.
Hard work, too.
Ooh, I could see, like, a loyalty, too. You know?
Yeah.
For Hufflepuff.
I still say between Slytherin and Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. That's interesting. Should we call it a tie?
I think it's tie.
Yeah. Let the sorting hat decide.
You're right.
So, who's your next person?
Zac
Efron.
Yeah, man.
High School Musical. Baywatch.
Yeah.
Greatest Showman.
He's just great.
Yeah.
And I feel like with him, I don't know. What characteristics would you say he is?
He does seem like when he gets into a role, like, he really gets into it. Like, he's, like, dedicated to it, you know? So I would say, like, very hardworking.
I agree.
Putting, like, effort into the character that he's trying to be. Whatever one that one is. Hufflepuff. And he seems like a loyal guy, too, so.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. But I also feel like he really, like... I was thinking, like, bravery, too. Because some of his roles where he's more of that, like, heroic kind of character.
Yeah.
Or, like, that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not necessarily about him. But...
Right.
I agree, though. I think... I don't know. I said I feel like he's in between, like, he could go either, like, Hufflepuff or Gryffindor.
Yeah. I would say that. I could see that.
He could be Slytherin, but I feel like more Hufflepuff or Gryffindor.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Are you in agreement?
I think so.
Okay.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Good talk. All right. I'm trying to think who my next guy is. Okay. So, let's do... I don't know what I want to do. Ooh, okay. Speaking of, like, Greatest Showman, let's do Hugh Jackman.
Ooh.
Mr. Hugh.
Yeah.
To me, like... Okay, yeah, like, obviously very hardworking. Like, when he gets into his roles, like, oh my gosh, he puts his all into it. But he's also... Seems like he is absolutely the nicest guy.
Oh. For sure. Like, that's what you think of when you think of him.
Yeah. Like, such a good guy, you know?
Just, like, wholesome.
Yeah. Because, like, there's a lot of people in Hollywood that, like, kind of got affected by all that, you know? Like, the stardom and stuff. But he seems like just a good guy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Maybe Hufflepuff-ish?
I don't know. Either... I feel like Ravenclaw could fit him, too.
Yeah. There you go.
You know?
Mm-hmm. He would be in my house. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anyone in my house so far.
You might have Gordon Ramsay. You could cook some amazing food, all right? I'm going to be over all the time.
You can't come in our dungeon, okay?
I'm going to do some Polyjuice Potion. Don't you test me.
Who would you pretend to be?
Julianne Hough.
Is she a Slytherin?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
No, I'll just turn into Gordon.
Okay.
And then I'd walk up to Gordon and be like, hey, man. It's me, Gordon.
You're twin.
How you doing?
You don't remember me? I'm hurt.
But anyway.
Oh my god.
So Hugh Jackman, Ravenclaw, maybe?
Well, you were leaning more towards Hufflepuff, right?
I would put it in between. Yeah, I mean. Maybe.
No. I can agree with that. Hufflepuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
I
All
would
right.
agree.
Okay. All right. Next up, who you got?
My fave. My boy.
Your number one.
Johnny Depp.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, it's Captain Jack Sparrow.
But you have heard of me. I don't know. For me, when I think of Johnny, he's definitely, like, a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me. But I also feel like he really values, like, I don't know, because when I think of him, I think he's, like, that chill, laid back, like...
Yeah. Right.
Just like, all right. Everything's cool.
Right.
We'll deal with it. It's fine.
Right.
But I also think he's, like... when he gets into a role, like, he is that role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he has a lot of compassion for people, too.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I said Slytherin because I feel like he is kind of ambitious.
Okay.
In his roles, like, he chooses, like, different.
Right.
Not your typical role, right?
Right.
I feel like he's definitely cunning.
Yeah.
You know?
I can see that.
And I mean, he's resourceful.
Yeah. For sure.
I think.
Yeah.
But I can also see him being witty. I don't know. I said Hufflepuff or Slytherin, but I'm leaning more towards Slytherin.
You just want him in your house.
No. No. I feel
And
like
yes.
why I'm leaning more towards Slytherin is because, like, Slytherin gets that, like, dark, like, rocker, like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like that's him.
Right.
So that's why I choose Slytherin.
Okay.
And where would you put him?
I could do that. Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. You know? I think out of all of them, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because, like, if you look at, like, now that I think about it, if you look at, like, yeah, I'm sure he values hard work.
Right.
Patience, justice, and loyalty. I think he's just, like, more.
Right.
You know, like, that's just, like,
Yeah.
there's more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll
Makes
go
sense.
Slytherin.
We'll go Slytherin.
What's
All
your
right.
next one?
Let's see. I want to do one of my musicians next. This could be a fun one. Okay. Miley Cyrus. The good old Hannah Montana.
I was not expecting that.
I was thinking, like, what's just an outrageous one that, like, we would have no idea? Miss Hannah Montana, Miss Wrecking Ball. I'm in my own Hogwarts house called Cyrus.
Right? I mean, does she even fit any of these?
No.
No.
Get out of here, Hannah.
Right?
Okay. If I can cross one off, I'm gonna cross off Ravenclaw. When I think about her, I don't think about intelligence, all right? Sorry, Hannah.
Why don't you?
All right, guys. Sorry for the interruption.
My-
The dog was barking,
She did
so
not.
we shipped her off to China. they took care of her.
Oh, my baby. No, my baby.
Anyway,
She
Hannah
did not-
Montana.
She did not like Hannah Montana.
No.
I feel you, Dora.
I heard Wrecking Ball one too many times. Not again. Which, okay, speaking of that, this is kind of hilarious, is Miley was saying, like, I never want Wrecking Ball to be played at, like, a big event like my funeral or anything, like, and remember it. And I'm just like, she kind of wants to forget that phase in her life. And I'm thinking, like, listen, you did this to yourself.
It's all your fault.
You didn't have to make Wrecking Ball, all right?
This is why think about consequences when you put stuff on the internet. Think about it. It's gonna be there forever.
Yeah, it is. Especially on YouTube.
Uh-huh. I also don't see her as Hufflepuff.
No. Not a Gryffindor?
No.
Well, Andrea, that leaves one house left. You have to have the guilt of having Miley Cyrus
We'll
in
put
your...
her in Hufflepuff because no one likes Hufflepuff.
Oof.
Justice. I feel like she's like a social justice warrior.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I don't know. She's kind of a wild card, though. You know?
She is. We'll just put her where no one likes her. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. All right. Hannah Montana. Push you aside.
Hufflepuff.
All right. Who's next on your list?
We'll do Adam Sandler. I don't know. When I think of Adam Sandler, like, he comes off really stupid.
Well, that's just like his roles, though.
Right, but he comes off like that, but you know he's smart.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He seems like one of those guys that's just, like, kind of down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, if you chill with him, you're going to have a good time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he seems like a good friend, you know?
He does. He does. I also see him as very just, like... I mean, I know his roles don't always reflect it in, like, what he writes, but, like, witty.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when you're hanging out with him, he has those, like, really witty comebacks.
Yeah.
And I could be wrong.
He seems like that, though.
But I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I put him in as Ravenclaw.
Okay. I will gladly accept Adam Sandler into my house.
And I feel like... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that he fits there.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. For sure. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think Gryffindor necessarily. I don't know if I would necessarily say Slytherin either. You know?
I was tied up, actually,
Were you?
between Ravenclaw and Slytherin, because I feel like he's... I don't know. I feel like he could be ambitious. Like, he...
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you have to be on Saturday Night Live. You know, like... And cunning.
Yeah.
But why I went with Ravenclaw is, like, because if you're on Saturday Night Live, you have to have that wit about you.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to have, like, quick, like, improv and, Yeah. That makes sense.
But also, like, you have to constantly be learning as a comedian.
Right.
I feel. But.
Yeah.
So, I went with Ravenclaw.
Okay. Rock on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This is a good one. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my god, he was almost on my list, too.
Was he?
Yeah. He's definitely a Hufflepuff.
You think so?
I don't know. Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
I feel like.
He, for me, also is one of those guys that seems like very... I don't know. Because obviously he was like a child actor that grew up into acting, so like...
Right.
He was kind of surrounded by that life, but he always was kind of like very aware and present of like his situation and like very seems like a good person in Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, I don't know, he seems like very...
Well, he's very private.
Yeah.
He's very, very...
He's not a talkative guy.
No.
You know?
No, and he keeps his, like, personal life... It seems like he, like, almost creates, like, two separate worlds for himself. Like, his job,
right,
where he's, like, a celebrity, right? Mm-hmm. And then just his personal life. Like, I feel like he has a distinction between the two. Because he's so private.
Right. But you can tell that, like, kind of like Johnny Depp, where, like, once he gets into a role, like... He puts his all into it.
I think, for me, I agree. But I also think he puts a lot of thought into the roles he takes.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't just take any role.
Right.
And so...
Because I feel like the roles he has had has kind of really fit him.
They're very serious. They're very, like...
Yeah. Like, even Wolf of Wall Street, where he's kind of, like, the goofball. Like, it's still a serious role.
Mm-hmm. Or even Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Like, that's... Even though he was a little, like... Not...
Even, like, his goofiness is kind of, like, has a serious tone to it, you know?
Yeah. Like, even... Did you see when after he won his first Oscar?
Yeah.
And he was going to get it engraved... And he's like, so how does this work? I've never won one before. And you could tell he was making a joke, but it was still, like, serious.
Right.
I was like, ooh, Leo's throwing shade.
There was that phase when, like, everyone was just rooting for him to get an Oscar, and he finally got it.
Well, yeah, because it's ridiculous that he hadn't gotten an Oscar.
Yeah.
At this point.
Right. He has now.
It was so funny when he was like, so do you send this to me? I don't know. I've never gotten one.
So anyway.
I don't know. Where would you say? What was like your...
I just came up with a list. I didn't really... Oh, I don't know.
I just did this earlier, so I didn't put too much thought into it.
Right. I would say honestly between Hufflepuff and Slytherin.
Okay.
Because
I could see that.
Because with Hufflepuff, like, obviously, like, very hardworking. She seems like a very patient guy. Like, he'll work with you.
I agree with that.
And, like, fiercely loyal, too, you know? Because, like, him and Kate Winslet, like, still are friends to this day after Titanic.
Yeah. I feel like he's loyal, but I can get what you're feeling that, because I feel like he keeps his circle tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
See, I was thinking Ravenclaw.
Really?
Yeah.
He does have, like, give off that intelligent vibe. Like,
maybe that's why I was thinking it.
maybe.
But yours makes sense too. Like, because I could see him really valuing ambition.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can see that for sure. And being, like, leadership. Because he always seems like he's, like, the one that's like, okay, I can get this done.
Right.
Just very confident.
Yeah.
He seems very confident.
Yeah.
And resourceful. I don't know. I can see it, for sure.
Hufflepuff and Slytherin.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a toss-up between those.
I think I would go more towards Slytherin.
Would you?
Yeah. At least in my opinion.
Okay. I can see that.
I would say so. Well, then.
All right. You're
my
up.
next one, back off of Miley, is T Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay. The big T on campus.
T Pizzle.
T-Swizzle, T-Pizzle.
I think, for me, when I think of Taylor Swift, I really just think of, like, patience and loyalty to her squad.
Oh, yeah. She
And-
definitely has a squad.
Oh, for sure.
You know she does.
And, like, I said Hufflepuff.
She kind of gives off the vibe that, like, she can be very girly or very, like, serious, too. Like, very, like,
Yeah.
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 Just from the music I've heard from her. I don't know.
She's very... I don't know. To me, she's... I'm not diagnosing her. She seems very borderline personality to me.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
I think you need to schedule a session with T-Swizzle.
I'm just saying, because she seems so dramatic.
Yeah.
And, like, that she, like, blows things out of proportion.
Yeah. Like, didn't she have, like, a whole, like, quote-unquote, like, argument with Katy Perry? Like, there was that... she had a feud with someone.
Who doesn't she have a feud with?
I mean, that's fair.
She seems kind of, like, impulsive, too. Like, when she was on Ellen and she was like, Joe Jonas broke up with me in 27 seconds over the phone. Like, why you gotta do that on national TV,
Right?
girl?
Because she wants to. Because she can.
Yeah. So, I don't know. For me, I would say...
But Joe Jonas is with Sophie Turner now, which, you know, is an upgrade.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
We won't talk about that.
But you're right. I don't know. I feel like Hufflepuff. Because I know she does work hard.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like she's one of those, like, patient and
Yeah.
social justice warrior.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Good old Tay-Tay.
Good old Tay-Tay. All right, what's your next one?
Oh, goodness. What are we doing next? This could be a fun one. Okay. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, my
Talk about that confidence, man.
Right? Right? I was just thinking, him and Leo both have that confidence.
Yeah. Like, you cannot shake that confidence.
No.
Especially, he even brings it into, like, the roles that he has.
Well, for sure, yeah.
Like Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah.
And
You never see, like, any, like... His roles are just very much those roles of, like... I know what I'm doing,
yeah,
and I'm good at it.
right. Exactly.
I would say... I don't know.
I
What
could
are
say-
you thinking?
I could say Slytherin. Because he seems like he does have that ambition.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't know.
I agree.
Think so?
I would. I could see that.
Yeah.
He's a hard one to read.
Yeah.
He's a hard one to read.
Yeah. Whichever one he gets into, though, I'd be jealous.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like he'd either be my house or your house.
Yeah, Slytherin or Ravenclaw.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. Very sure of himself, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Which is where that leadership comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I agree.
All right.
My next one, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus was just on earlier. I'm like, man, I love that guy.
Tim the Tool Man. I don't know.
Buzz Tim Allen Lightyear.
Oh, yeah. And he's repping our home state. He's from here.
Yeah, good old Michigan. I forgot. I keep on forgetting he's from Michigan.
Yeah, man.
Santa is from Michigan, guys.
Santa is from Michigan. And I think he still lives here.
Does he? He might just have a house out here, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For me, I put Slytherin. But I need to rethink this.
Do you?
I don't know. He might be Hufflepuff.
I was thinking that. I see, like, hard work, but I also see, like, that patience and that, like, good personality, like a good guy.
Yeah, and, like, he was on a talk shows and just, like, his political stances he was talking about, like, where he's, like, I'm not... What did he say? He's like, I'm not a conservative, I'm not a liberal, I'm an anarchist. Like... And so, like, for me, I think he's just for, like, that... That, like... Justice, but not, like, in that sense of, the, like, how we normally think of it, you know?
Right. Yeah. Like old school justice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can see that.
But I don't know. He could also be, like, Ravenclaw. I could see him liking, like...
Yeah.
Intelligence and actually knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that makes sense.
I would go, yeah.
Good old Tim Allen. Timmy Turner Allen.
He's so great.
He is.
He's just like... But I think you're right. I feel like he's... Hufflepuff, more so.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that. I visit there a lot, too.
I see how it is. Not just Slytherins.
Hey, I'll come visit Gordon Ramsay, all right?
Not me. Gordon.
No, yeah, obviously.
I see where I stand. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, who's your next one?
Who do I want to do? It's funny, I had Taylor Swift as well. Okay. There are a few that are on yours that are on mine as well. Okay. Who do I want to pick? Oh, okay. Keanu Reeves.
Ooh. I don't know why. Ravenclaw just instantly came to my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know.
Or don't you know why?
I feel like he's just one that doesn't take any, like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, in that, like, where he just doesn't get, like... I just feel like his confidence does not waver.
No. I can see that.
I don't know. But I also feel like he's, like, super smart with what he knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny because you see some interviews with him, too, and he seems like just such a charismatic guy and, like, outgoing and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, a lot of his movie roles are so serious.
Yeah.
But you meet him as a person and he's, like, the coolest guy.
So maybe Slytherin.
Maybe.
I don't know, where would you put him?
I might go Ravenclaw. Because he seems like he has that intelligence.
But he also has that wit.
He has that wit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I don't know, like, because I know, like, his younger years were, like, really rough. Because he lost, like, a lot of people close to him.
Okay.
Like, he lost both his parents at a young age. Like, he
really?
lost his, was it wife or girlfriend? And,
I didn't know all this.
His child was stillborn.
Really?
Yeah. Like, he has a dark past.
Wow, lots of grief.
Yeah, but but to come back from all that and, like, be that confident, be that witty.
It gives you that, well, that's intelligence you only get from experience.
Right. Yeah, intelligence, learning. He seems like he has that wisdom.
Yeah, for sure.
Ravenclaw. I would gladly accept Keanu Reeves.
I don't get anyone cool. It's fine.
It's fine. You can come visit. It's fine. It's fine.
Just get Draco Malfoy.
Andrew's gonna cry on her pillow tonight.
I am.
I don't have anyone cool.
I am.
You'll just have to hang out with us at the Great Hall.
I mean, I have Johnny Depp.
There you go. You got your boy.
I got my boy.
What else do you need?
Exactly. Exactly.
All right.
All that matters.
All right. Who's up next?
Our faves. Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
The man. The myth, the legend.
Robbie D. Williams.
The legend.
Ah,
I say Gryffindor.
Yeah. We haven't had a lot of Gryffindors.
We have not. But I say Gryffindor for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he has that chivalry, I think.
And that nerve.
Yeah. Dude, oh my gosh, you see some of his stand-up?
I know.
A performance.
Oh, it is.
He's all over the place, physically and mentally.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he uses that stage, every ounce of it. He
Oh,
does,
yeah.
like, his voices. He does that improv.
His stand-up is like no other.
Yeah.
Like no other.
Okay, so, I don't know if you knew this, but for Aladdin, like, he, you know, that, like, that beginning scene where he's, like, that little shopkeeper or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
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 He's, like, showing off the lamp and, like, so what they did for him to prep him for that was, because, like, he has this little stand that he steps up and tries to sell off a bunch of junk to the audience or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did with Robin was they put him in front of a table with a bunch of random stuff on it, and they asked him to just, like, try to sell it to them, I think. And he did, and that's what they used for the movie.
Wait, I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah.
I just thought he was a genie.
No. He's that guy at the very beginning as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But it makes so much sense, because that sounds like
Yeah.
something Robin
Right.
would do.
But he is that guy that, like, you can give him a Kleenex and be like, do something with this, and he will.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And it would be completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it would be so funny.
Yeah. I would probably say Gryffindor, but I could also see Ravenclaw as well. Because he has that intelligence and that wit. But maybe Gryffindor? I don't know.
I said Gryffindor because, like, I feel like he had a lot of that chivalry and nerve.
Yeah.
And, like... But I agree with you. He has that, like, intelligence, that wisdom, that wit to him, too.
Yeah. And to do that level of comedy and improv right, it takes
So much.
That's so hard to do.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
That's why when he died, like, everyone was like, there will never be another Robin Williams.
Dude, comedy.
He is comedy.
Like, I know we just boasted about Chris Farley the other day.
Well, between the two, I mean, both of them together they were amazing.
I feel like they are comedy.
Yeah. Chris Farley is like that SNL comedy. Robin is that, like, film stand-up comedy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like if Chris wasn't as good at stand-up. I don't think he did stand-up.
He didn't really.
But, like...
But yeah, in skits and a few movies here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, Robin. Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It's been 6 years this year since he died.
That's insane.
Because I remember the day that he died.
I do too.
Just absolutely losing my mind, like, and denying that he was dead. Like, no, he's not dead.
My brain almost went into, like, shock. Like, I just stood there for a minute and I was like, I can't process this. What?
Right.
Like, what?
That was one of the few celebrity deaths that really affected me.
Yeah, it was him, John Ritter.
Yeah.
Because I loved John Ritter on Three's Company. And Heath Ledger. Those were the three that I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for sure.
It's still sad.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's been even longer for Heath Ledger.
Heath, I think, is just because it was so tragic.
Yeah.
Like, he was so young.
Yeah.
But. And so was John Ritter. But.
Yeah. Anyway,
what's your next one?
Oh boy. What shall we do next?
Oh man.
Ooh, okay. This could be a good one. And I don't know how much you know about this guy, but Eminem.
Eminem. Oh, he's definitely...
Because, like, he kind of has that chill attitude, but at the same time, he's like, man, I'm the best.
He's, like, freaking hardcore.
Yeah, he is.
He's definitely not Gryffindor.
No.
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 Definitely not Ravenclaw.
I was going to say, like, he doesn't really have wit, necessarily.
I mean...
Maybe,
he can spit bars.
Yeah.
He has the wit for that.
Yeah.
But, like... I would say... Slytherin?
Yeah. He has that ambition, like, he works for it, you know.
Yeah.
Another Michigan native.
Yeah, man.
Straight off 8 Mile, man.
8 Mile.
I finally saw that, like, a couple years ago.
It wasn't as good.
Really? You thought so?
I didn't like it.
Really?
No. It was intense.
It was intense.
It was intense.
Yeah.
I think the closest is Slytherin for me.
Yeah, he's an intense guy. But also, like, to the point of talent, like, it does take a certain amount of talent to be able to rap like that.
Especially as a white boy.
Yeah.
Like...
Because you know he must have had a tough time getting started.
Especially in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to get respect.
Right.
To be a white boy
and then
rapping.
To become as well-known and well-respected as he became.
Yeah.
You know he worked for that.
Oh, for sure.
So he definitely has that ambition, that resourcefulness.
I would say Slytherin.
Yeah. All right, you got your boy Eminem.
Just lovely company.
You got your angry people. Eminem, Gordon
Johnny's
Ramsay.
Not.
Okay. Put him in the right role, though.
Johnny's chill. As evidenced by Amber Heard literally going off on him, and he's like, let's not fight.
For sure. All right. Who's up for you?
This one you're gonna have to speak more on, but
Yeah, I will. I know who you're talking about. I see that name.
I knew you would be excited.
Straight up. I'm surprised you didn't pick Pippin, though.
Ooh, don't worry.
Oh, yeah? We're getting there?
We're getting there.
We're going to start off with Frodo Baggins.
Elijah Wood. He's a Hufflepuff, man.
He is. No, he just has, like, that goofball energy.
He's a Hufflepuff.
He is.
He's a Hufflepuff. Through and through.
You just listen to, like, his laugh alone. It's like, yeah, that's a Hufflepuff laugh.
Yeah, but even, like, okay. Him and me are, like, the complete opposites politically.
Really?
Via his Instagram.
Oh.
Like, complete opposites. Even his politics, he's just a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay, I recently saw an interview. I don't know if you know, like, the meme about him riding on a scooter.
No.
There's just a picture of him just riding on a scooter. He's not going anywhere. He's just kind of cruising.
Okay.
And there's an interview about him, and he's obviously like, okay, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, it was like a film, it was like Sundance Festival, festival, kind of like related to that. And he's like, yeah, I was there, and then we were just outside the event, and there were just these scooters that you can rent. And I'm like, man, I kind of want to do that. And him and his friend were just like, yeah, let's do it. So he's just kind of like cruising around, just chilling time, and it became a meme.
Just go with the flow, man.
Because it's the greatest thing ever.
Right?
I kind of want to bring this up because it's just such a goofy image.
Yeah, I want to see this. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, it's hilarious.
He's very...
Oh yeah, and he has a cigarette in his mouth. He's just cruising, man. Like...
That's like the...
This is... Okay, look up...
of just like...
Go on Google Images, look up Elijah Wood scooter. He's just chilling on his scooter, cigarette in his mouth.
Like... Just, there's something about his facial expression, though. It's just like... I don't give a fuck. No fucks are given.
No.
I'm just living my life.
He is.
Living my best life.
Bless you for it, dude.
That's literally what it looks like. Just I'm out here just living my best life.
Just chilling, man.
Living my best life. In my element.
Yeah, Hufflepuff. Straight up.
Definitely.
All right, so should we go right into Billy Boyd?
Yeah.
Pippin.
My boy.
Pippin?
My boy. My boy.
He kind of has that Hufflepuff energy, too.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I was hoping he'd be a Slytherin, but he's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
For
now,
sure.
just like that chill attitude, too, because I met him at Comic-Con whenever he came, like, a few years ago at least, like, and, like, I guess, like, he had gotten a smoothie ordered to his, like, booth or whatever, and, like, I guess he's used to, like, that California, like, organic smoothie stuff. Of course he is.
This is the most diva thing I've ever heard.
And he just kind of takes it, and, like, he's so nice, but he's like, oh, okay, I'm used to the organic stuff, but, like, this is okay, too. He's so nice, and he takes it, but he's like, oh, this is how we're doing it. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to complain. And then
California kale.
And then he takes my phone and just starts taking selfies with me.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I'm like, dude, you're the most chill person ever.
That's amazing.
And I love you.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Like...
So,
amazing.
Yeah, he's our Hufflepuff.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
Did you have any others you were thinking of?
Yeah.
Did you?
Steven Tyler.
Coming right off our Classic Rocker podcast.
I just think it'd be interesting to see which one he would be in.
He's another one of those, like, just maybe it's the drugs talking, but like he just seems one of those wild cards.
I honestly feel like he's a Hufflepuff.
Think so?
But I agree with you. It's kind of hard to read.
Yeah. Because it was like that quote I sent you from, because he wanted to do a cover song off a song that he had heard. And he's like, guys, we should like cover this song. But he was so much on drugs that the guitarist Joe Perry is like, dude, you're listening to us. You're listening to Aerosmith right now. It seems like, okay, man.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
All right. I'm
I'm okay.
feeling good.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm looking up more in detail about the traits.
I wouldn't say Ravenclaw. Like,
No.
no. Probably not
No.
Gryffindor.
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, okay, so it's interesting because it says with Gryffindor, like, they stand strong in the face of adversity and show bravery in anything they can do. It can be, like, overt, like Harry fighting Voldemort.
Right.
Or it can be, like, subtle, like Neville, who just, even though he has, like, intense fear, he just completely, like, always continues to, like, fight through it.
Yeah.
They're daring, so they don't put themselves in physical... They don't care about putting themselves in physical danger if there's a good reason. Chivalry, so they have a strong sense of responsibility to protect the weak, and they will act nobly, and they have a strong moral compass.
Yeah.
But their weaknesses are their hot-headedness, they're reckless, and arrogant.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's Steven Tyler.
No.
No.
And then Hufflepuff, which I think he could be under,
Yeah.
is they're loyal.
Mm-hmm.
They're dedicated. So they're the most hardworking students and employees.
Yeah.
They try the hardest in everything they do. They're honest, so they feel a strong desire to speak the truth and behave honestly in everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
They're humble. Their weakness is naivety, low self-esteem. Oh,
There
God.
you go.
Lack of an ambition.
Right.
Ravenclaw, which is you.
Yeah.
Intelligent. So while not all Ravenclaws are naturally intelligent, all members of the house have a strong thirst for knowledge and learning that places them among the best students. And this quality adds up to generally high-level intelligence and knowledge among the other houses. Curiosity, so is a desire for exploration, inquiry, and learning. They're highly curious about the world around them and are constantly asking questions. They're creative, so they tend to be out-of-the-box thinkers. So they're highly creative.
Yeah.
Their individuality, so are highly individualistic and don't tend to follow the crowd or succumb to peer pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They do what they want.
Okay, Steven Tyler. I can kind of do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Their weaknesses are disconnection from the outside world, arrogance, isolation. And Slytherin, which is me,
Yeah.
ambition is a trait all have in common. They want to be the best, the smartest in the class, and the most popular in the group.
Yeah, Andrea.
I do have a perfectionist quality sometimes. Because they're a strong drive and work ethic, they often achieve these heights to becoming invaluable members of society. Aw.
Yeah, look at you.
Cunning, so are highly intelligent, but not in the same way as Ravenclaws. Rather than seeking to expand their knowledge, Slytherin find ways to use their existing skills to their advantage.
There you go.
They are resourceful, so they are able to make the best of any situation. Highly adaptable. That's so me. Determination. Their determination, however, is more self-focused. They will use their strong work ethic to fulfill their ambition and advance their own position.
There you go.
Their weaknesses? What is that word?
Ooh, I don't know.
Machiavellian?
Sure, go with that.
The end justifies the mean. Might as well be the Slytherin house motto. Slytherins will often do morally ambiguous things to achieve their goals.
Okay, Andrea.
They're power hungry.
Andrea.
No. And discrimination. Hey!
Andrea.
I don't like this. What does it say about discrimination? A Slytherin attacks those wizards who aren't pure blood and bullies others who they perceive as being weak, even if they are pure blood, such as the case of Malfoy's Tormund and Neville. Some Slytherins have a tendency towards arrogance and can insult and demean those they see as being inferior.
There you go.
I said some, not all.
Yeah? You don't say.
Just saying. Just saying.
So anyway, Steven Tyler.
I think my point in bringing that up is it kind of helps. I feel like we put everyone else in the right group.
Yeah.
Even based on that.
Right.
Like a better description of it.
Right.
I say Steven Tyler, Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Just for that, I do what I want.
Yeah. That makes sense.
What's your next one?
I could see what ones we could do. This could be an interesting one. I don't know how much you would know, but Natalie Portman.
Oh, I don't know too much about her.
Yeah. We can make that quick. I mean, I think she's very, very smart. Like, book smart.
You can kind of tell by her roles.
Yeah. Like, she just knows a lot of stuff. Like, I think like she's learned like a couple languages. I think like she like in
Clearly Ravenclaw.
Yeah, in school like she was really smart and she's I don't know. So I'd say Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw for sure.
Yeah.
Who's my next one? I think Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Where are you putting him?
I say Hufflepuff.
Would you?
What about you? I think Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's just a very patient guy.
He is. He seems chill.
He just has that, like, laid back, like...
Yeah.
Just, like, nice. You know?
Yeah.
I'd say Hufflepuff.
Okay. Rock on. Seems like it.
Yeah, I think so. What's your next one?
Who could we do? Already did T-Swizzle. Yeah, that's right. Let's see.
T-Swizzle?
T-Swizzle. So, this one could be interesting. Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark.
When I think of him, I think arrogance.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But just like...
No, that's Tony Stark.
Yeah, but like arrogance in the way that like he just like doesn't care and he just will be like, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Yeah. Kind of has that Bill Burr energy.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure. Like, he seems nicer than Iron Man, but yeah, kind of has that same energy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, he's just very, like, matter of fact.
Yeah. What would you think for him, though? Which house?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I almost want to say Slytherin.
I was thinking about that. Yeah?
I would say Slytherin.
Top dogs in Slytherin, all right. You just want him in Slytherin.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean I was
if you
either
don't want him, I'll
thinking
take him.
Slytherin or Gryffindor.
I was kind of toying with Gryffindor as well.
Maybe Gryffindor. Yeah.
Yeah. Could do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because, like, his arrogance isn't like the Slytherin arrogance.
No, it's not.
Put my house down.
You said it.
I'd say Gryffindor.
Okay. Can do that.
Did we come to a conclusion?
I think so.
Good doing business with you.
There you go.
Let's see. The other one I was thinking of was Chris Evans.
Okay. Going down that Marvel train.
Yeah. And I feel like he's... I don't even know. Definitely not a Slytherin.
No, absolutely not.
Definitely not a Ravenclaw.
I could say Gryffindor, maybe, as well. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking Hufflepuff because he's very, like, justice.
Yeah. Got that Captain America energy.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I could see either or.
Yeah. Toss up between Gryffindor and Hufflepuff.
Yeah. I'm leaning more towards Hufflepuff, but I can definitely see Gryffindor.
Yeah.
It might be one where the Sorting Hat is like, choose.
Choose. You decide.
Yeah, like what he did with Harry.
Yeah.
You could be great.
You could be a Hufflepuff.
You could be great. And neither you know. Slytherin.
Let's see. Who else could we do? So, I have no idea where we would put a guy like Tom Cruise.
He's definitely not Ravenclaw.
No. Or Gryffindor.
No.
No. I want to say Slytherin. Listen.
I don't want him in my house.
Just have the Mission Impossible theme playing at all times. Yeah. Every time he enters a room.
No.
You see, I could totally see it like every time I enter a room, it has to play.
Claim him as a Slytherin.
Too bad.
I don't.
But okay, like where else would we put him though?
I claim myself a Gryffindor. But my true house is probably Slytherin, and I'm pissed about it. It's fine. Where else would we put him?
Yeah.
That's hard because I don't really know his real personality. Like, all I really know about him is that he's crazy because he's into Scientology.
Yeah. 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 No, his personality, for some reason, it kind of reflects that for me. Like, just that insane energy. Like But
it's like what Dana Carvey said about Hitler. Like, no human can sustain that energy.
No.
Like,
I don't know his mood ever.
he is also one, I feel like, that he's private, but yet not private.
Yeah.
He's private on his personal life, but, like, I don't know.
He seems like that guy, like, you look into his eyes and you don't know what's going on in there. Not because he's stupid, but, like, you genuinely just don't know what's happening inside that mind.
I feel like everyone just portrays him as, like, he's, like, in constant psychosis.
I think he is. He might be a psycho.
Psychosis is different than being a psycho.
Okay, then he's a psycho.
Like, he has some personality disorder.
If you told me that he had something going on up there, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, no, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. At all. Nope. Nope. I would say... But he's not, like, cunning. Actually, he might be.
He kind of gives off that vibe like he wants to be, but, like, I don't know if he actually is.
But he kind of is.
That might just be an act because he actually is cunning.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
And if you're going to be in Scientology, you got to be a little bit of, like... Yeah. But, I don't know. I guess we'll claim him as my own.
You just don't want him in your house.
I don't.
Yeah.
He's, like, the one... When the Sorting Hat is, like, Slytherin, the whole Slytherin table's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
I see him being the Draco Malfoy of Slytherin, just like Sorting Hat goes on, Slytherin! Instantly. Slytherin! He's the Draco Malfoy of Harry Potter.
Exactly.
I think he is.
Ooh.
Tom Cruise. Yeah. I think we got something here.
You are right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google what Hogwarts house Tom Cruise would
It's
be.
gonna pop up Slytherin.
Let's see what pops up.
Oh, this will be fun. Tom Cruise is just cruising, man. Slytherin.
Yes. Oh my god. Slytherin. Let's see. We sorted 20 A-list into their house.
Well, we should do that once we're done.
You're right.
You're right.
Okay.
We already saw the first one, though. Mila Kunis is Hufflepuff.
I could definitely see that. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, my next one. Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Ooh.
Drum roll. He's a Ravenclaw.
You think so?
He's so... I don't think people realize he's smart.
He is.
Like, he's...
I think people assume, like, oh, that 70s show. He's kind of like that personality type, but he's smart.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Like, he went to school for biomechanical engineering.
Right. Like, you got to be smart if you're doing that, right?
What?
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. It's, like, engineering for, like, biology.
Yeah.
So, like, he wanted to cure... Because his twin brother has multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah. I don't know. His twin has, I think it's muscular, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
And he wanted to cure it.
Yeah.
So he was going into biomechanical engineering. Then he's like, nah, I'm going to become a comedian. I'm not going to cure anything. But he's really smart. Like, isn't he working with the FBI to stop child trafficking?
Yeah. Like, it's a whole thing.
Like, he's
kind of the face of it, right?
Yeah. Like, he's... I would say either Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
Okay, but, like, going off on a tangent, like, if a celebrity should be doing something, that's what they should be doing. Like, not be like, oh no, Trump's president. I'm gonna whine and complain.
I'm gonna write a song like Demi Lovato, like Dear Mr. President, and put horrible facts in there that are not true.
Like, dude, Ashton Kutcher over here is actually doing something.
And then you have celebrities like Demi Lovato that are like, Trump is taking... Wait, what did she say? Like, hold on. I will find it. Because it was ridiculous. I was like, are you serious?
Okay,
right
Demi, just go back on your drugs.
She's like, he's pocketing money. And Biden isn't?
Right. No, but he's my president.
Hello, have you heard of China?
China.
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 That is the best Trump. My little tangent. I think that's the best Trump thing was when they're like the reporters like, why do you say it's the China virus? It's not like ethnicity doesn't start a virus, and he's like, it's from China, and she's like, but that's racist. He's like, no, it's not racist. It's from China. Just the way he says it, China.
China. Yeah, but good old Ashton, smart guy.
I would say Ravenclaw or Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Maybe Gryffindor.
There you go.
Where would you put him?
I could do Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
Gryffindor.
Yeah. Because, like, it's the same with Natalie Portman. Like, she's way too smart to be an actress.
Yeah. But I agree, like, okay, if you're going to use your celebrity for anything,
Right.
do what Ashton's doing.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up.
Right.
Like, I have so much respect for him for that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
100%.
All right. So, my next guy, and we might only do a couple more. But my next guy is good old Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
All right.
Him?
He seems like he just has not so much like book smarts, but more like that kind of
Street smart.
like that life wisdom.
Yeah.
You know? Cause like you know that like I don't know, he just grew up like kind of knowing about like life. You know?
He's just very philosophical too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's very philosophical.
Yeah. Like a very chill.
He's deep. Like, he
Yeah.
puts thought into
Right.
whatever he does.
Like that's the one thing I actually asked for Christmas is like his like memoirs, like his little autobiography.
Honestly, no joke. I was thinking, I'm like, I kind of want to go to Target and get it.
Yeah.
Like, I just have a lot of respect for him because he's, for me, the way he speaks out, like, he just tells it like it is.
Yeah.
Like, he spoke out recently about the hypocrisy in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care. He's just like,
Right.
dude, this is... And I love because, well, it wasn't really... I think what he was doing, he was really sticking up for his religion.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, his beliefs.
Yeah. And his Oscar speech is the greatest Oscar speech I've ever heard.
Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Ashton has a really good speech similar. I don't think it was an Oscar.
Okay.
But he gave a speech somewhere where it was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like he'd be Ravenclaw.
No.
I feel like he would be more Hufflepuff.
I could see that. Yeah. He has that loyalty, that kind of justice, that patience.
I don't know. Or Gryffindor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Say Gryffindor or Hufflepuff?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I would think.
I've been going through his movies lately because I haven't seen all of them. Most recently, I saw Mud.
Oh. I haven't seen it. I've only seen one or two of his movies.
Really? Mud was... Okay, I saw Dallas Buyers Club and Mud, like, very close together. I'd give the edge to Dallas Buyers Club.
His role, like, put aside the fact that how much freaking weight he had to lose.
Oh, yeah.
For that movie.
Him and Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
So good.
Mm-hmm. And I'll have to watch Wolf of Wall Street again because, like, he wasn't the main character in that, but he was a big part of it. And he
he was. I haven't seen that movie.
Ooh, that's on our watch list.
It is.
It is.
We'll add it.
All right. But yeah, I mean, Matthew just seems like that very philosophical wisdom guy, you know?
He doesn't conform to peer pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like he's strong in his beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't waver in them.
Right. For sure.
I don't know. I feel like Gryffindor.
All right.
I don't. Yeah. It's a toss-up.
Yeah. Can see that.
I don't know. Do you have another one? I can't think of another one.
No.
Should we go to the ones on here? Or do you
I'll
have
see
more?
if
Yeah.
we have any more. All right, so my last one might be Sir Ian Mckellen.
Oh.
Mr. Gandalf.
All right, where do you feel like he is?
I think, like, he's kind of the same where, like, he's kind of strong in his beliefs and his, like, what he believes and kind of his, like, upbringing
Mm-hmm.
and kind of, like, who he is as a person. Like, he's very sure of himself. So, I don't know.
I would say,
I could see Hufflepuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Because he has that patience and that
Mm-hmm.
niceness about him, but he's also fierce in, like, his beliefs.
Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree.
for sure.
Either that or Ravenclaw.
I'd probably say Hufflepuff
I
if
was
I had to say
thinking that
one.
because he's not like that book,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Because, yeah, I could see him more, like, sitting down with you and just telling you about life,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Has that same kind of, like, wisdom. you
Yeah.
know?
I agree.
All right.
Should we do it?
Well, Andrea pulled up our Google search of where some celebrities would fall. I don't know what they're basing it off of, but
Well, let's see.
Mila Kunis Hufflepuff,
I agree.
Beyonce. Andrea's upset.
I am.
Because Slytherin has claimed Beyonce, apparently.
Let's see their reasoning for this. Beyonce creates her own house. It's just kind of egotistical attitude that is solidly landing her in Slytherin.
Ooh, all right.
Ambition, even if it means elbowing your BFFs out of the way. Bay did a nice job of that of being Destiny's Child frontrunner and then basically ditching the other two.
Yeah, all right.
So they're basically saying she's making her own house.
Right.
I still say, I wouldn't put Beyonce in Slytherin.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
I
just
would.
don't. You just don't want her.
Maybe I would, but I just don't want her in the house.
Yeah.
All right, The Rock,
Dwayne Johnson,
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff in it.
I could see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. All right.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett.
Gryffindor.
That makes sense. She's kind of got that scarlet hair. Matches
Yeah.
Gryffindor's red. There you go.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. We'll skip that one. Angelina Jolie, Slytherin.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, that's fine. I can see that.
I definitely can. Let's see. Okay. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Gal Gadot. Gryffindor. I don't know enough about her.
Kim Kardashian. We're done. We're done.
Slytherin. Kim K. All right, we'll skip her because no one wants her.
Do you feel like she fits Slytherin?
I feel like she would create her own Hogwarts.
I don't feel like she fits. Like, I can see where they're getting that attitude from.
Yeah.
But I feel like, honestly, I don't see her.
No.
Chris Pratt, Gryffindor.
I can see that.
I can see that. Emma Watson.
In my house. Ravenclaw. All right. Hey, Emma, you want to, hang out?
I see, yeah.
I see that because, that intelligence.
Kind of. But she's also fiercely, justice.
Yeah. I see that Hufflepuff energy, too.
Jayla.
Jennifer Lawrence. I had her on my list. I wouldn't necessarily say Gryffindor, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
T-Swizzle, Slytherin.
Oh.
What do we put her as?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
I can't see her as Slytherin.
No. Yeah, I don't know. All right, she'll stay. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Ravenclaw.
Benedict Cumberbund.
Tom Cruise, Slytherin.
Slytherin. Called it. Margot Robbie, Gryffindor. Britney Spears, Hufflepuff. That makes sense. All right, Brit.
God, why did we get all the Kardashian and Jenners?
I wonder if there's another list. Channing Tatum, Hufflepuff. I don't know about that. Kristen Stewart, Slytherin.
I'm done. I'm done.
Ariana Grande, Gryffindor.
No way. No way. I don't know who came up with that list.
I just see some pothead be like, she's in Gryffindor.
Right?
That makes a lot of sense. I love her songs. I went front row to her concert.
She seems like a warrior in her songs. So we'll put her in Slytherin.
She's a terrible person.
The way you went from your laugh into that, it was so great. I
hate her.
It was like you're in so much pain.
I am.
She's a terrible person.
I hate her so much.
Oh my god. I do not agree with Gryffindor. Whatsoever.
Get out of here, Ariana Grande. Now, you know what? She was rejected from Hogwarts. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Kim Kardashian would be rejected.
Yeah. It's like, sorry. I mean, you can technically do magic, but you're not accepted here.
Right?
We don't want you. Dude, honestly, Dumbledore would be like, no, get out.
Go away.
Snape would accidentally kill her.
Just go. Snape would be like, oh, my bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
Look, if I have to die, you do too.
Okay, so this one is the second website to put Taylor Swift into Slytherin.
Really? No.
And, they put Kim Kardashian in Ravenclaw.
You know what?
You got Kim.
I'm just going to lock her up in the dungeon.
And they put Beyonce in Gryffindor. People.
No.
People. Who are you?
Come on now.
And they put Kanye West in Slytherin.
No, he'd be rejected again.
No.
No.
Justin Bieber, Hufflepuff.
Yeah, he'd be huffing the puffs.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He would get rejected.
Sorry, dude, you're just too high. All the time.
They put Ariana Grande in Ravenclaw.
Okay, fine, yeah. See how long she lasts.
No.
Against the rest of us smart people.
No.
You can smoke weed with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, right. They put Tom Hardy, which I agree with, in Gryffindor.
I could see that. 100%.
I put Tom Cruise, Slytherin. Tom Hanks, Gryffindor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as many Ravenclaws.
They put Will Smith in Ravenclaw.
Did they?
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't either. I mean, I'll take it, but...
I don't know if I agree with that. But, you know.
Still waiting for my Hogwarts letter. Haven't gotten it yet.
Have been since I was 11.
Listen, I think it got lost in the mail. That darn U.S. Postal Service.
Listen, let's be real. It was supposed to come.
It was. Now I'm just waiting on Gandalf, waiting to take me on an adventure.
I'd rather go to Hogwarts.
Yeah?
I really do wonder what house I'd be in.
Yeah.
I'd probably be... Definitely not Hufflepuff, because hard work and me, no.
Yeah.
I like my movies.
Right?
I like to chill.
It makes you wonder, though, if Gryffindors, are the ones that asked to be put in Gryffindor like Harry did.
No, because if you look at Ron, he's like, another Weasley.
Yeah.
I know just where to put you. Gryffindor. I think what I read about it is that the hat, sometimes it's such a clear decision.
Right.
And other times, like Harry, it can go...
Yeah. You might be Slytherin, but...
Yeah, and I think that's kind of cool because it shows that people aren't put in these boxes.
Right.
They could be either...
Right.
He's like, you could do great things in either house.
Right.
You would be great in either house. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Sorting Hat says.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie a million times.
That sounded false.
Just saying. I think... Do you feel like Ravenclaw fits you?
Maybe. I know I'm not a Gryffindor. Or a Hufflepuff.
You don't like hard work and patience?
No, I don't. They're not my style.
Mine either. I like laziness. I feel like that's why I'm a Slytherin, because I am more of that, I'm gonna work hard.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm not gonna work harder than I need to work.
Right.
And I'm also gonna use the skills that I already have to work hard.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah, I think for me, Ravenclaw, it's in terms of intelligence, I know one of the things I have always hated to be called is, dumb. It's something that's it gets to me. It's
yeah. It's how we all have that thing.
Yeah. If you think that I'm not a smart person, I want to prove you wrong.
Yeah. It's I don't know. No, I feel you. Because I feel I don't know. I feel I'm the same way. If someone calls me dumb,
yeah,
it really irritates me.
Yeah.
It's almost those little insecurities that if people poke at it.
Yeah. Because if somebody says oh, you're not a nice person, okay, I'm nice,
Right.
But if someone says I'm not smart, it's that just, I don't know, that gets a nerve,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
that makes sense though. Kind of makes you feel okay, I'm gonna learn as much as I can.
So I can prove you wrong.
I'm not dumb.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. For sure.
And you have wit, so.
I'm working on it. Anyway.
Do you see me as a Slytherin?
I do. Yeah. I think that you have that ambition.
I would agree. I don't know about cunning.
I can see that.
Yeah?
I think so. 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
All
man.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe one day we'll actually be in those houses.
We can hope.
Right?
We can hope.
Anyway,
right.
I guess that's about it.
This is probably a super long one.
Yeah, it's a longer one. Well, yeah. But that's okay.
I think that's fun.
If you guys want to add to the list, let us know.
Yeah. Or if there's one that you want us to, like,
Yeah.
put in, like, a celebrity you want us to do.
You know what we should do? Since we did Harry Potter's, we should... I think we talked about this, like, what kind of race of person, like, we would put people in Middle-earth.
We should.
Like, who would be a hobbit? Who would be an elf or a dwarf or a wizard?
Should.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe next week, maybe further down, but we should do that.
I agree.
All right.
You might have to help me with that one.
Okay. No, you have your notes for the Hogwarts houses. I'll make up notes for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's my thing. Lord of the Rings is yours, so.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
By the way, speaking of that, I need to show you the Hobbit movies as well.
Okay.
I
So
know
what we're going to do after this podcast is we're going to write a list.
Because I know you need a break after the Lord of the Rings, because that was a lot. But I will say at least you were introduced to the world, so you kind of have some sense of what's going on.
Exactly.
Which is why I showed you Lord of the Rings first, because I think they did a better job of introducing you to the world in Lord of the Rings.
Okay. That makes sense.
You know?
That makes sense.
So, yeah. I know you didn't ask, but...
I figured we would.
Yeah.
I'll just make you watch The Promise again.
That's fine.
No, I won't.
You promise? Ah.
That pun. Man.
Anyway, so I guess that's about it. Hopefully you guys are having a good holiday season.
Yeah.
Whatever you celebrate, Christmas or Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
By the way, this is a tangent, but like, you know, the whole thing in America, but it's like, don't say Merry Christmas, say Happy Holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the people that I know just don't even care about that.
I don't get why people would be offended.
No.
Like, the intent behind it is
Yeah.
have a good holiday.
Well, and if you know specifically, like, I don't know, for me, like, I've known, you know, obviously Christians and atheists and Jewish people, like, if I know you're Jewish, like, I'm going to say, like, Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. But if I don't, I'll just say, hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And if you correct me, I'll say, oh, okay.
Yeah, Happy
Happy
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Festival of Lights.
Yeah. Or if you're an atheist, I'll just say, like, hey, happy no present day.
Well, and you know how people are like, Happy Kwanzaa? I'm like, I don't know one person
No.
who celebrated Kwanzaa.
No, I don't either.
Like, one person.
All right.
I don't know any.
Yeah.
Are there people that even celebrate it?
But we sell St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, it's because we're American and it's drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
And really,
Anyway.
that's another tangent. But yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys have a good holiday season.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week before the new year.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's a coming.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I know.
We'll talk about it more next week, though, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
All
yeah.
right.
Guess that's it. See
Yeah.
you guys next week. Hope you guys liked this podcast. I did.
I thought it was fun.
It's kind of fun, yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. We'll try to do more stuff like this.
Yeah. Kind of just like chill. Like,
Yeah.
just silly.
Yeah. It's fun.
Silly fun stuff. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, guess
All
that's
right.
it. Have
Yeah.
a good week. And Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever.
Hanukkah's over. But yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. All right. Have a good week, guys.
Bye.